Welcome into another edition of the Leadership Library, hosted by CEO and author Rocky Romanella. Rocky is the author of the book Tighten the Lug Nuts, The Principles of Balanced Leadership, and has over 40 years of business experience as a prominent member of the UPS Supply Chain Solutions team, as well as the CEO of Unitech Global Services. So sit back, grab your notebook, and take a seat, and get ready for this edition of the Leadership Library.
Welcome to the Leadership Library. I'm your host, Rocky Romanella. As you know, we've been working through a 6-part series. We're on number 5 today about the year-end review, the state of the business, the state of our people. So now, quick review for us. Did you start right, stay right was number 1. Did you personally approve a good plan was number 2. Did you communicate the plan, number 3. Did you organize your resources, number 4. Remember, I love that one because that says a lot about your commitment. Number 5 is an interesting one. Number 5 is, did we all work the plan? Now, why is that interesting? Well, because in 4, we talked about organizing our resources. But in number 5, we talk about, did everybody work the plan? Now, how many times you're in an organization and the biggest thing you're wondering is someone going to talk to that person over there that's really not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or really not working the plan, or really doing what they're supposed to be doing? Now, if you think about 4, when you're talking about mustering resources, well, what if the support functions are nodding their head yes? Yeah, we understand what you want us to do. We understand we're supposed to help them with this, but they're off on their own agenda. How many times does that happen in an organization, especially a matrix organization, where functions are doing one thing and operations are doing something else? So number 5 is, did we all work the plan? Well, are you the leader that makes sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing? And by the way, everybody in the organization is quietly watching you. Remember, I said, watching you. Are you going to hold everybody else accountable to do what they were supposed to be doing? Are they all working their plan? Seems like so-and-so's on their own plan or on their own agenda. That's so important, right? Because the plan, if done properly, and you approved it, basically is everybody's rolling up to a goal. It would be like, the offensive coordinator believes we're running the ball, but the quarterback's always passing the ball. Wait a minute, we're on different pages here. Well, we got to get this right. Well, it's no different here. If a staff functions on one agenda, but they're not in their head yes because they don't want to disagree, they just want to move on, better off just saying yes and moving on. Well, if they're moving on in their own direction and the operations functions expecting these resources to help them achieve their plan, then someone has to be the adult in the room. Someone has to be the leader that basically says, hey, are we all working the plan? So I think that 5 says a lot about accountability. The way 4 says a lot about commitment. 5 says a lot about accountability. Are we holding ourselves? Are we holding our people, especially in those staff functions or support functions? Are they doing everything they're supposed to be doing to help our people execute the plan? So in summary of this episode, we're on, number 5 is, did we all work the plan? And 1 was, did you start right, stay right? 2 is, did you personally approve a good plan? 3 is, did you communicate the plan? 4, did you organize your resources? Remember, I said, talks a lot about commitment. And 5, did we all work the plan? Talks a lot about accountability. And remember, I said says, you talk about accountability, I said, but I am means I hold myself and my people and those in my care and other functions accountable to the things that they said they were going to do in this planning process. Until we meet again, thank you very much for being part of the Leadership Library podcast. And once again, all of these topics and all of these thoughts are built out much deeper and much wider in the book, Tighten the Lug Nuts, as well as on our website, www.tightenthelugnuts.com. Thank you.
I wanna rock!